Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Kingsley, and welcome to a special presentation on the ESFL network where we're presenting UFL 4, where the championship is on the line. I am again your play-by-play commentary, Kingsley, and alongside me is, you guys know him as Styles. Styles, how you doing today, man?
I'm good, and I'm stoked for the card. I can't wait to get into these fights. And just as last week, it's too few of them. I want more fights. We need more fights. But I'm looking forward to it, and it's fun having you right with me, Kingsley, doing this card.
Absolutely, man. I mean, we have 6 amazing fights, a great fight card as we take a look at it right now. And so, I mean, the championship is on the line. Xylophone is going to put his title against Rahan. Balian is in the co-main event against F the Manhunter. Very nice name. And we got like so many other fights that people are trying to continue on their winning streak. It's looking like it's going to be an amazing fight card. What matchup speaks to you the most so far?
So you can't ignore the main event with Saya fighting Rahan. You gotta look forward to that one. But I'm actually looking forward to Balian's fight because he had a good showing last time. I'm looking forward to his fight this time again. Though I do expect everyone to deliver because that's what this is about, having a good fight. So I don't think we're gonna see anything other than some good MMA showcase.
Absolutely. We have 6 spectacular fights for you guys on our affiliate league, UFL, and it's shaping up to be a heck of a barn burner. Every single of these fights have knockout opportunities written on them. And speaking of knockout opportunity, let's go to our first fight because it seems like they're ready on the fighter selection. Styles, what can you tell me about our competitors right here, starting with Sluglord?
So, our little man Sluglord, he is part of the hashtag A55 team, apparently, and he's a grappling specialist according to himself, which I am as well. So this is gonna be fun watching. Maybe we can see maybe he can show me something, I don't know, who knows, and a potential breakout candidate. So what do you think of his opponent then, Kingsley?
I mean, Pancho, he said he's been in the top 50 in UFC 4. So he's been facing some high rank competition. He's a part of the MMA Gods team. He's very heavy in grappling and he's looking to prove himself in the bright light. So, it looks like we're going to have Komite Octagon for this fight as we see, again, Pancho is in the red gloves and we have Sluglord in the blue gloves. And a little sign of respect as we get our first fight of UFL 4 ready to go.
Oh boy, I was expecting a fight with 2 grapplers, but because of the discrimination of grappling heavyweight specialist. But then we see a Conor McGregor pick, so you might think, or McGregor and Thompson pick. So I don't know, are they trying to strike or will they try to get them? Will they try to grapple them if they get threatened on the feet? What do you think, Kingsley?
I mean, we saw in Xymphoria like they're heavy grappling specialists, but I think again, Pancho is trying to prove himself. So I guess he wanted to go with an unorthodox pick with a Conor McGregor as he's trying to land the 1 and 2 as he gets a nice combo out, trying to get those uppercuts, but takes a couple of punches on his own and looking like they just want to keep it standing. And maybe since they're so well versed in the ground game, just use that as a dire situation. As a head kick whiffs. Yeah, nice head kick whiffs and another combo landing so far, Styles.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough hitting those head kicks for McGregor since Stephen Thompson has so great movement and it's annoying to catch. If he backs off, it's gonna be, you won't hit him in the first time with head kicks. And once again, you can see that he whiffs. You can't throw those head kicks unless you're in range of basically boxing range, and he's backing off when you're fighting Thompson. But so far they've been trading combos. I think McGregor has gotten the best part in these exchanges, and another head kick. And an overhand.
An overhand. Huge overhand by Pancho. But lets him get back up. Sluglord needs to find a way to answer this back, Styles. As you see the slips, and he's trying to answer back with those nice hooks, getting those combos out. But Pancho's looking good so far.
Oh yeah, bro. He's looking. So far, he's good. He's golden. I mean, he has the knockdown, so he doesn't He needs to work on those head kicks though. He's lifting so many of them with the range 7 above. Oh, a nice
Oh,
counter.
vicious uppercut and a hook and a slam! Oh, that
don't-
could have been it. He lets it go. He wants an automatic KO, Styles.
Yeah, I mean, it's either a showing of respect or he's being a bit cocky and underrating his opponent. Maybe they have agreed upon not finishing because it's, of course, viewed as broken mechanics.
Oh, another head kick.
Oh, these head kicks, man. Oh, I mean, I feel bad for Thompson, but there's no clip. Oh, but here he comes back with, will go for the
Oh,
head kick.
come back of his own.
Oh, and there he
He's
goes
gonna
for the
just, he
question
goes for the
mark kick.
customer head kick, gets it. It's a huge land with 30 seconds left in the first round. Again, this is only the first round. These guys are using all their stamina in this heavy brawl so far, but some nice slips from Sluglord as he's taking his time to just find his avenues. He's getting some nice damage in it, but he gets hit with a vicious uppercut again. Oh, the head kick whips again. That takes so much of the stamina, Conor McGregor, as we end the first round. Styles, your thoughts on that?
Well, I'd give that round to McGregor, of course, because of all the knockdowns and the damage he got through. But he needs to watch those head kicks, and as we saw, Thompson is not out of the fight yet. He got that stun in the knockdown, so this second round is going to be intense, I think. And your thoughts?
Absolutely. As we go into the second round, it seems like Sluglord is now in a rhythm right here as he gets a nice hook. Rocks his opponent a little bit, not close to a knockdown, but he's smelling blood in the water. Good moves by Pancho to try and slip out, trying to counter, but again, these whipping head kicks he's been landing, he knows he has a better. Oh, goes for an overhand, misses. It seems like download has been completed for Sluglord, and he's now taking the front foot of this matchup right here, Styles.
Oh yeah, he's doing good, and that stamina difference is starting to show. It's getting bigger and bigger. I think that he needs to slow down.
Oh, vicious knockdown.
Doesn't
but gets away from the clinch.
Oh,
and go for vicious. A vicious rock again. Goes for an overhand, but doesn't want to finish the match. It seems like he's playing with his food right now, and he could get caught easily. But a head kick lands again for Pancho.
Yeah, this is not looking too good for Sluglord, but he needs to realize that this round is... Oh, and the clean KO.
And there it is.
He has been wanting that for so long, and in the end it came to him. He got the KO, but I don't know, maybe he was a bit too cocky, playing with his food, like you said.
I mean, there was a lot of scary moments that we saw from Pancho, but Pancho gets a nice KO victory against Sluglord in his debut in the UFL, putting his record to 1-0, while Sluglord is 1-1. And you can see on the replay here, getting hit with, I think, that uppercut that just barely grazed him, but was able to do enough to get the knockout victory for Conor McGregor. Styles, we saw on the scouting report that it was supposed to be a grappling matchup, but again, they just left it to the feet. What are your thoughts about that matchup?
I mean, maybe both of them wanted to try to throw their opponent off guard, thinking that, okay, he thinks I'm going to grapple him, but I'm going to surprise him with some striking. Of course, we got striking from both opponents, so, well, competitors, and I think it paid off. I mean, it was a good fight, it was fun to watch, and I think they delivered on the big stage.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a heck of a brawl. We saw multiple knockdowns and rocks, and that's only going to be leading up to even bigger and better things for them in the UFL and in our next fight. Because our next fight, we are getting some word in the back that our next fight is not yet ready, but we are still excited for. We're getting in the back that we're seeing some adjustments, but we are still super excited. We only have 6 fights in this fight card. It's short and sweet. There's going to be a lot of knockdowns. There's going to be a lot of brawls, maybe some grappling that we've seen. But our current contest, I mean, let's go to the main story of the UFL. Zyaf, he has his title on the line against Rayhan. That is going to be an incredible matchup. They're both undefeated in UFL styles.
Oh, that's gonna be exciting. 1-0 has to go, but which one will it be? You have to say to see that fight happen. You don't want to miss it. Don't even blink when it starts.
Absolutely not. You don't want to miss that matchup coming up later in our main event. But let's talk about our co-main event. I mean, Balian, he fought once before in UFL. He is 1-0, and he's going against a number 5 ranked competitor in the UFL, and F the Manhunter, which is shaping up to be an excellent matchup coming into the co-main event.
That's gonna be fun to watch as well. I mean, there's a reason it's a co-main. You can't have one fight that good or exciting just be seen as another fight. It has to be a co-main event. So I think that Balian will deliver. I think Zyaf will deliver. I think that Manhunter will deliver, and Rahan will deliver for our fights later this evening.
Absolutely. Our main event and our co-main event is looking better and better the more we talk about it. But we're still trying to get ready for our second fight of the UFL contest in our prelims. It seems like they're just taking a little bit to get everything adjusted, all the right settings for all you guys to enjoy. But again, we are the ESFL network showing the UFL 4. We're usually live on every Wednesday with a different affiliate league for the ESFL. And then later on this week, we have our ESFL main cards. Saturday is going to be the Xbox showing, and then PS4 is going to be the PS4 showing for the ESFL. So a bunch of great more fights coming along the way on this channel here on Twitch and on YouTube. And if you ever want to compete in a card like this, or even want to be part of the community, you can always follow us on Discord. Follow the UFL on Discord. There's many other avenues where you can be enjoying with us to be a part of this amazing community. And it seems like we're still getting closer and closer. The invite needs to be sent out for a second fight. But before they even get settled, let's talk about the second fight. What can you tell me about TI Pressure right here, Silas?
So TI Pressure, of course, representing the repping team TI. I don't know what it stands
Team
for
Immortals.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Team Immortals or the Immortals.
The Immortals, yeah, that's the one. I couldn't figure it out which one it was. And of course, he's an ESFL veteran, so it's gonna be fun seeing him fight once again. I mean, I don't mind. I hope you don't either. And what can you tell me about his opponent?
Well, his opponent, I apologize if I butcher your name. I want to say Dionysus. He's been in the top 100. He's the leader of the MMA gods, and he loves to grapple. So hopefully, from the last fight that he's seen, he probably doesn't want to go to. We do see a grappler. I think he went with Charles Oliveira. So it looks like we're definitely going to be seeing a grappling matchup against, I don't know, his opponent, Jose Aldo. So it might be a striker versus grappling matchup with a little bit of clinch. So injury matchup right here, Styles.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun to watch. And of course, in the latest patch, they fixed some ground and pound, and they fixed some. They tweaked a bit in the grappling and clinching department. So I haven't played the game since the patch came, so I'm looking forward to see what I've missed out on, and I hope that they can showcase it for me. And waiting for another flying knee though.
And here we go, the start of our second fight. TI Pressure in the red gloves using Jose Aldo. We see Dionysus using Charles Oliveira in the blue gloves. And so far, we've been seeing some nice knees and some good pressure. It seems like he's trying to get that range and catching some leg kicks so far. You have to be impressed with the changing of the levels from Dionysus.
Oh, and another nice knee. He's going for them a lot. Maybe Aldo shouldn't go for that takedown. Yeah, of course, he's doing good so far, keeping the distance.
Oh, another flying knee.
I missed that one because of a frozen screen on my end, but and some taunting. Okay, then. Let's see if this will go to the ground or clinch. Or so far, it's been striking. Aldo went for a takedown. Ooh, a good combo now from Aldo.
It seemed like TI Pressure was living up to his name with a little bit of pressure. And it seems like the Oliveira pick, he's trying to get some swings off, but again, the distance. Oh, he tries to go for a clinch, but not in the range. But a nice power takedown from TI Pressure. And Oliveira, I mean, he said he was a good grappler. He wanted to be on the ground, so this is going to be very challenging for him, Styles.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But, I mean, Oliveira's bottom game is not something to mess around with. Yeah, it's good submissions, good bottom game. I don't know his stats exactly, but I mean TI Pressure doing some good work. Oh, and now time for some. Okay, no ground and pound at all because we're standing up again. I mean that's good.
Over 2 minutes.
I think that was a good. Oh, risky taunting right now from these guys. Maybe there's some tension there that we haven't heard of actually, because they seem to be taunting one another quite frequently.
Absolutely, it seems like both guys are feeling a little bit confident in their ability. Oh, but a flying knee just gets caught by TI Pressure. TI Pressure tried to go for a head kick, but is blocked. My goodness, I have never seen that before. What a maneuver from TI Pressure to get the rock in that situation.
Yeah, that was a good. Oh, maybe should have gone for the head kick there. This is looking good for TI Pressure so far. He's doing what he says he's gonna do, put some pressure on. But you don't want to. And I think previously when they got up from the foreguard, I think that was a good choice because you don't want to mess with Oliveira's guard game at all.
And sorry to cut you off, Styles, but like you can see that the Oliveira pick, he constantly wants to go for the flying knee. He gets a takedown. Maybe he's trying to go for a posture up right here, but again, that huge rock that he happened to get from TI Pressure as he's going for the posture up at the end of this first round. It seems like he's lulling himself into some kind of a pattern. And TI Pressure is just taunting and saying, like, you know, I know what you're going to be doing. This is another download complete.
Yeah, I mean, he's treating him very well this fight, so maybe he's going to tweak his fighting style for the second round, maybe grapple a bit more, because now he's need him a lot to the head, so he's going to high block, which will leave him open for a takedown, but we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely. As we are getting into the start of the second round here, again, this is our second fight of the prelims for UFL 4 live on the ESFL network on Twitch and on YouTube.
Ooh,
and we see the pressure as a knockdown happens again for TI Pressure. Living up to his name again. The pressure is just insurmountable. But we see a good takedown. But what can he possibly do? He was able to get some ground and pound by the end of that first round, but the defense of TI Pressure was good.
And
now into the half guard styles.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they fixed the posture up transition being maybe a bit too quick. So maybe you should use some. Maybe you should use the posture to his advantage to deal some damage, because right now he's losing this round because of the knockdown, of course. We'll see. Oh, he's taking his back though.
Oh. Backpack submission. Is he going to go for a rear naked choke right here? There's a patch. Here we go. It's a submission attempt by Dionysus.
Oh, and he does the flicking game. Yeah, that was some good submission defense. So, I mean, still though, you're not safe. Oh, now you're safe, but you're not safe in Oliveira's guard. You're never safe in that guard.
Yeah, absolutely. As they get back to the stand-up, and you have to think, Diony, he needs to find a way to find his range and probably try to go back to the ground game, but going for the spinning breakfast, it seems like he's trying to go for the home run hit every single time, and TI Pressure is saying no to every single one of his strikes and landing, but the slips away. Diony, he's looking better and better, but TI Pressure, this constant pressure with 2 minutes to go in the second round has been working so well, but a heels rock! A wrong flip. Tries to go for a flying knee. Doesn't get it. He taunts. Oh, he's wrong. This has been crazy styles.
Yeah, that was a risky move. I don't know. I thought that the knee would hit, but he got away, which was fortunate for him. Unfortunate for Dionysus. I can't pronounce the name. I'll butcher it way too much for anyone to enjoy.
But an overhit. Oh, but he gets rocked for you and overhit. Oh my God! What in the world are you doing? The flying knee connects as Dionysus gets the flying knee KO victory. Are you kidding me, Styles?
That's a KO from out of nowhere. I can't even comprehend what I just saw. I did not expect that to happen. I mean, we've seen the flying knee come out previously in the fight. many times, but that one connected clean.
I
And
mean, how many flying knees did he try to land the whole time? How did you not know that he was going to try to go for it? I mean,
I mean,
it seemed like he was in the pattern of just like overhand, maybe a Superman punch, and just doing all this crazy stuff. And then you try to taunt, then you get hit with a flying. I mean, oh no.
I guess he's gonna regret that with all the taunts and when he didn't even finish him with when he got a knockdown. Oh, he's gonna be salty about that because he had the win in his hand, but you screw up, and that's either the bad side or the beauty of MMA. It can change in just a snap. So
Absolutely. I mean, like, from what I'm seeing from the UFL, expect anything and everything. You're expecting knockouts. You're expecting grapplers to be strikers. Like the fact that we have that knockout in the second fight out of these 6 fights is incredible. And if we're going to be seeing crazier stuff like that the whole card, I cannot wait. But man, the flying knee for the KO as he was about to win. I mean, oh, that's a highlight right there. That's absolutely
that's a
highway
highlight
robbery.
KO. It's gonna be. They're gonna look back at that KO when they need to see something quite beautiful. Actually, it was. Oh, it's hard to explain. It's just a beautiful feeling.
Yeah, no,
Seeing those
like
clean
that
KOs.
KO just takes your breath away. And
Oh,
taking
for
your
sure.
breath. Speaking of taking your breath away, I mean, it seems like our next fight is ready to go as we are approaching the halfway mark of the UFL 4 fight card. As we have our next competition, which is What Luck versus Xymphoria. What can you tell me about Xymphoria right here, Silas?
So about Xymphoria, he's a new recruited member of MMA Gods, which nice, and he's an ESFL veteran as well. But he sticks to his fundamentals, so this is gonna be interesting to see what he has to deliver to the table. And what about his opponent, Kingsley?
I mean, What Luck? I mean, he has a balanced fight style, so you could see with the pick he's trying to go for, he wants to do a little bit of grappling, he wants to do a little bit of clinching. He definitely feels like he's confident in the striking, so we'll just see what he's going to do against a TJ Dillashaw pick, because we know the marathoner was a bit banned in the beginning of UFC 4, but has been tuned and patched throughout the whole new patches that came out for UFC 4. So it'll be interesting what level of playstyle he wants to go for, whether it's going to be grappling, whether he's going to stick to the clinch, or maybe he's just trying to go for another home run hit as he goes for a flying knee, possibly. Who knows? Anything is possible in these fights. And here we go. It seems like the fighters are ready as we see our referee, What Luck, in the red gloves using Sterling. We see TJ Dillashaw being used by Xymphoria. Here we go. Our third fight of the UFL fight card. A little bit of our prelims.
Halfway through.
Here we go.
All right, showing some respect. That's always nice. Hopefully, we won't see any more of those taunts coming through like the last fight. With leg kick. Oh, but a good combo, both to head and body right there.
Yeah, and you can see the TJ Dillashaw pick. Attacking the body, switch over the levels. It seems like a very different pace from our last fight. Both of these guys have a little bit of respect, just going for a Rock of Sakaroas, as we see an ankle pick defended. The Dillashaw pick. Incredible moves and attacking the body here, Styles.
Yeah, that was a good deny by Xymphoria, of course, but he's piecing him up both on the head and the body. So I mean, you want to work, you want to protect that body quite dearly after the patch made, because body damage and stamina decreases from it has been buffed. So you're gonna have to be careful with getting hit now.
It seems like that's the game plan for both these guys. Try to land their hooks.
Oh, nice
as we
combo.
see a nice combo from Xymphoria, but the body shot seems like that's been the meta for both of these guys so far. As we see knees, a little bit of leg kick misses, but the body shot lands for Xymphoria. But now we see another takedown attempt into side control for What Luck. What Luck is going to try to do some damage here, Styles. Maybe he goes for a posture up in one of these moments.
Yeah, he should. Oh, some. Okay, he's in his backside. He wants to get that damage done because if he's a balanced fighter, he realized that okay, I'm getting pieced up on the feet. I'll have to. Ooh, a good arm
Ooh,
triangle.
here we go, submission attempt. This could be anyone's game right here. Seems like the escape for TJ Dillashaw, even though his stamina is low, he might have a chance. But again, you don't want to push your luck against what's luck. When it comes to the submission, it's looking closer and closer, Styles, that he might be able to get out of this.
Yeah, he's. Oh, this is gonna be close, very close. What luck is really good at getting in that blue little half circle. He did a good job there, both the escape and the offense was good in that little submission mini game. You saw that he was sort of patient, but
oh, another one. Again, you had to be scared of your Xymphoria. I mean, you were able to get out of it the first time, but in that little middle of the road, when it came to this mini game, he was like Sterling was catching up. But now it seems like what luck is catching up with the submission. It's going to be a close, tight race with the submission game right here, and the stamina is low for Xymphoria. Will he get submitted right here, Styles? It's getting closer and closer.
He needs to be more patient. He needs to move slow and more.
Oh, this could be it. This could actually be it. He gets it.
And a tap happens. It was a good fight. I mean, you got some striking, you got some ground game, and in the end, it was a nice submission that ended the fight. And we see it celebrating dancing Sterling, showcasing himself for the fans.
Yeah,
it all started with that takedown from a late night by TJ Dillashaw.
Xymphoria, he looked good attacking the body, using his hooks to get some damage on the head of what luck. But then when it went to the ground, it seems like he wasn't denying those submission attempts. And when the first one came in, that gave all the confidence to what luck to see like how close it was. That maybe if I go for another submission again, that he doesn't know how to transition deny. Maybe that would be his opportunity. And sure enough, it was his opportunity. If he couldn't deal with the striking game, go down to the ground and change up your levels and see if your opponent has that balanced fight style that you have. So it was a good adaptability in that first round, for what luck right there.
Oh, for sure. He knew that he is balanced and realized he was getting pieced up, so he's going to readapt, he's going to change, and in this fight, it worked out very well for him with a first round submission win. So I think he's going to be proud about that one. He's going to realize that he has the skills to readapt, and that's, I mean, if you know what you're doing wrong, you're going to be very good at fixing them early on.
Absolutely. I mean, this was a contest between the ranked number 6 fighter versus the ranked number 7 fighter. They were both undefeated going to that contest, and Xymphoria's was the one that had to leave as he is now 1-1. Well, what luck is now 2-0 in the UFL ranking. So it looks like that 6 is going to be a higher number when it comes to the rankings, maybe top 5, possibly in the rankings for him, as we are getting closer and closer to our co-main and our main event fight. And speaking of our next fight, what do you have about Team Sticky Fingers for our next contest right here?
For you, I have that he is good at reading his opponent, and according to himself, he adapts well. And I mean, that worked out in the fight we just saw with what luck readapting to finish the fight. But he doesn't have predictions. He just predicts that he'll win. What way, he doesn't care. So Team Sticky Fingers is this is gonna be fun seeing what he'll do in the fight. And what can you tell me about Turtleman then, Kingsley?
Yeah, I mean, we're still trying to get ready for our next fight. They're still trying to like make everything all set. But for Turtleman, he's new to the competitive scene, so I'm assuming this is his first game that he's maybe his first time actually competing on the actual UFC game, and he wants to make the ESFL main event. So he has very high aspirations from going from the UFL to the ESFL all the way to the main event. So he wants to make his name known in the new competitive scene. And also, he's a grinder when it comes to the competition. He wants to just get into the mud, work it out, practice a lot, and just make his opponent uncomfortable. So as we see here, as the fighters are ready to go, Donald Cerrone for Turtleman versus a George St. Pierre for Team Sticky Fingers. How do you feel about this matchup right here?
I mean, George St. Pierre, of course, being very well balanced, so I think it's a good pick. So if you're gonna do like the what luck and readapt depending on how your opponent's fighting or where he's winning in the fight, you can go somewhere else, of course. But don't sleep on Cerrone. I mean, he has some good clinching, good ground game, and good striking. So.
You ready?
Absolutely. As we are past the halfway mark in our UFL 4 fight card. This is our 4th fight. We are in 1 fight closer to the co-main and 2 fights closer to the main event. As we see these guys try to punish out, and we see some nice side kicks come from both gentlemen right here. As we see Team Sticky Fingers in the blue gloves using George St. Pierre, and then Turtleman using the red gloves as the Cowboy Cerrone pick. And you can see the pressure coming in, but a nice takedown by Turtleman. Now you got to think he's gonna want to try to go for a nice posture up. He gets it, and these strikes are coming in hot and heavy, but able to defend one of those.
This is so far going good for Cerrone. Yeah, it's a bit blurry on my screen, so I can't tell who's who at the moment.
Sure.
So thank you. Okay, back with a better quality. Good.
Ooh, front kick right there.
Yep. I mean, Team Sticky Fingers will probably have to use his skill at adapting depending on how his opponent fights. Maybe he's gonna enter some clinch game over a takedown. Maybe it's time for him to get some ground and pound in. Oh, nice.
You can absolutely see the adaptability come in for Team Sticky Fingers. He said, but a head kick that straight into the face of Turtleman. That quick, in an instant, that could all change. Man, the adaptability from Team Sticky Fingers, able to switch up the head kick and then land another head kick for the knockdown with the straight. Impressive maneuver from Team Sticky Fingers. And now, Turtleman, he's on the back ropes right here, Styles.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, everything and anything can
another
happen,
head kick again!
Obviously will happen.
Oh my goodness.
Sticky Fingers getting in the little... He's felt out his opponent. He knows what he's doing now. So Turtleman will take him down again. Maybe get some ground and pound in. Oh, half guard. Oh, and the scramble.
Gets back up again with less than 140 left in the contest, and we see Turtleman trying to come back in the contest, but Sticky Fingers with that deadly head kick, he knows that he has his opponent worried as he tries to go for a spinning head kick out of range. A nice strike to the body, but again, the trades are not working for Turtleman as he gets hit with another head kick. Could this be it? Goes to the ground and pound. Here we go, Styles. And again, that is it.
Here, it's not near, it's here already. Jesus Christ. I mean...
Team.
Yep.
Go ahead, Styles.
Okay then. You can see that he adapted with, well, when he saw that he's maybe a bit of a grappler, he knew that he's gonna strike, piece him up, and he got that lead head kick in, which really punished him early on, and then it just kept on working for him with the rocks and the knockdowns and the stun. I mean, what can you say? He ended it perfectly with a top mount ground and pound, which, I mean, what else can you ask for? He readapted to his opponent, as he said he would.
I mean, he said no predictions, just when he just adapts well. And it has very good reads, and you saw it right there. When he went for 3 head kicks, it seemed like Turtleman just kept his head on the center line and just didn't acknowledge that the head kick was going to do that much damage. And when it got too late, he was just dead in the water when it came to the ground and pound. So Team Sticky Fingers looked a little bit shaky in the first couple of minutes of that first round, but then again adapting well, going for the takedowns, going for the ground and pound and the head kicks. The head kicks being so deadly against Turtleman. Sticky Fingers, I mean, he was ranked number 3 with a 2-1 record. Sure enough, he's going to be 3-1, and he's going to be higher and higher, maybe in contention for a title shot in the oncoming UFL fight cards that are coming up for him. So it's going to be really, really interesting where this goes. But for Turtleman, I mean, he was new to the competitive scene. He is now 1-2. And hopefully he could bounce back. He just needs to go back into the lab and just try to slip some of those strikes and not keep your head on a swivel. And maybe he'll come back with another chance to get another hard-earned victory in the UFL. But and we have so far so many good fights, and we are getting to our co-main in our main event fight. And I know everybody's been waiting for this one because again, our next fight is the man who is known as Balian versus F the Manhunter. What can you tell me about F the Manhunter so far, Styles?
So if the Manhunter, he is he's late co-main replacement. So I mean, he's taking the fight on short notice. Will that impact him? Who knows? And in his own words, he uses thug jitsu to win his fights. We'll see how what's the definition of thug jitsu. And he has solid defense according to himself. So this is gonna be fun seeing what he'll do against Balian. So what do you have to what do you have to tell me about our ESFL announcer?
I mean, this is one of my guys, Balian. He puts in the work with the content creating and just his Twitch streams when it comes to USC 4. I'm surprised he's a huge champion of the creative fighters to be used in the UFL, but he's going with a wrestler. He's a very technical striker. He loves the head movement, and before the patches were in, he loved getting the submissions and going for those arm bars. So I'm thinking with the RDA pick, he's going to be looking, if he gets taken down, he's going to be looking for that submission and armbar and trying to deny your transition. So after Manhunter has his work cut out for him as he's going against someone who loves submission and is a very technical striker. This is going to be an excellent co-main event.
Oh, for sure. This is gonna be fun watching some. Hopefully, we can see both some grappling and some striking since we're using Xymphoria, who's good with his boxing, but he's not someone to mess with on the ground either. He's good everywhere, and so is RDA. So this could be. I mean, if they can adapt against their opponent, who knows what we can see this fight.
Absolutely, as we are getting already started with the first round of our co-main event for UFL 4. Our next fight is the championship match in the main event, but again, Balian in the red gloves. And we see F the Manhunter using the Xymphoria pick and the blue gloves and a nice uppercut and a body shot from Balian. Balian getting some nice attacks in and going for the clinch. F the Manhunter getting a little bit pressure in that clinch right there, but goes for a nice body kick right there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice front kick too.
Yeah, both of them are so far having good exchange. Ooh, nice fake with the takedown. They're having some good exchanges, but I think that Balian is getting the best of Manhunter so far, but the fight isn't over until it's over. I mean, we saw that with the flying knee, and no one's getting hurt that much. They're just getting pieced up, getting the feel of each other. Oh, nice takedown attempt. And he gets it.
There it is. That's what you want to do with RDA. If you feel like you're having an advantage in the striking, you're gonna go down to the ground because you know you have that submission, and the ground and pound is just so deadly. But some nice defense from F the Manhunter. F the Manhunter, he needs to find a way to get back into full guard because he can't stand in this half guard position as he does. Yep. Nice transition back into the half guard for Balian right here, Styles.
Yeah, I mean, there's just some action-paced grappling right now, moving. I mean, both trying. Well, Poirier trying to get him in his guard, RDA moving, so he's not gonna get caught in any submissions, and he's getting some good ground and pound in both strikes and hooks so far. I mean, straights and
absolutely
hooks.
He has to deny those transitions into the posture up. You just have to camp that because people are more likely than not going to go to the posture up. But a nice reversal into the full guard for F the Manhunter. And you know he's going to want to try to take back this round a little bit. But again, as we said in the scouting report, Balian loves to be in the full guard, and he knows it well because that submission could have came out of nowhere. And RDA is really good with those arm bars.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think this was a better call of him since, I mean, Dustin Poirier is... Oh, nice teeth.
Oh, another front kick.
He's very good at using those front kicks. He knows his distancing, and his boxing isn't bad either, so he knows what he's doing. And he knows that he has the he has better chance of winning on the feet than on the ground, so why be in his guard?
Ooh, I thought that overhand would left, and another front kick for F the Manhunter. You will have to think Balian's been hit with that 3 straight times. he needs to watch out for that, like going into the second round, because again, those uppercuts land, they might count as damage. But Balian had some good moments with the ground and pound in that first round, but F the Manhunter with those front kicks, maybe that could be a little bit of a momentum for him as he gets into the second round right here, Styles.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Balian's gonna need to watch those and maybe not try to. He's gonna have to be careful with those takedowns because he doesn't want to get caught in a front kick, of course, when he's shooting for a takedown, because that could end in a KO, just like that flying knee. Whatever, I keep coming back to referencing, but I mean, it's true. It's damn true.
Absolutely. As we are in the second round of our co-main event of UFL 4, Balian again in the red gloves using the RDA, F the Manhunter using Xymphoria in the blue gloves, and we can see Balian trying to find his distance, attacking the body, switch up his levels, getting some nice uppercuts, but that stamina is low. F the Manhunter, you see it, he almost went for the front kick right there. He's gonna want to go for that, and we see Balian get the back.
Oh, he
going for a backpack right here. Will he go for the slam?
No, he goes for the back.
Oh, this could be bad.
And he goes for the rear naked.
And here we go.
Okay, so
submission attempt is locked in. Balian wanted the submission attempt.
Because RDA has some great limb submissions, so he's most likely gonna chain it. Oh, and he gets the chain.
Oh, and he gets the chain. Oh, that's a huge mistake by F the Manhunter, but it seems like he's going to be able to get out of this in top position in the side control, and there it is. But that stamina needs to recuperate.
Will he get... Let's see if the... Oh, he's getting some good damage in both of them. Oh, but nice stand-up.
Oh, but good escape.
Oh, and those
escape, but another front kick lands. That's number 4 in the counter for F the Manhunter. And Balian, it seems like he's been getting some good strikes in on the ground game, but again, F the Manhunter with a great equalizer in that front kick as he's getting some strikes off. But again, the stamina differential is so noticeable here, Styles.
Oh, for sure, but I mean, you have to trade stamina for damage. You have to sort of equalize it so you see where you benefit. Oh, nice straight. I mean, both of them going in for some good both kicks and combos right now. They know when to exchange and they know when to back out, of course, and those teep kicks are really working for Manhunter.
Yeah, you can see Balian going for the clinch there. He had a nice uppercut, but again, attacking the body. He knows what he wants to do. He wants to attack the body, maybe go into the clinch, but keep it to the stand up a little bit as he evades the front kick a couple of seconds ago. Getting some nice body shots, just depleting the stamina of F the Manhunter. Balian's feeling so much of a rhythm. Trying to go for overhead, but misses. But nice slips, and making that guy miss with the front kicks is just working so well for Balian as he gets the stamina low. And now he can go for the kill with a nice head kick of his own, Styles.
Oh boy, he's working both his body and his head. He's getting the better of the trades at the end of this round. I mean, and another body kick. And you can see the stamina differential just increasing and increasing.
Oh, he tries to go for a flying knee. That could be a huge mistake. But F the Manhunter doesn't get the punish. Nice body shots again for Balian as we are going into the third round. What a good round for both of these guys right here.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Balian, of course, depleting the stamina on his opponent, but you don't. I mean, Manhunter is also doing very good, both with the submission defense, of course. I mean, it was something that could have gone way worse for him in that case, and he's getting good shots in as well. And those teeps, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a KO with a front kick anytime soon.
I mean, the front kick, the flying knee is all in play when your back is against the wall. And you have to think F the Manhunter has his back to the wall as he goes for a head kick. Oh, but doesn't do that much damage. But that's a good reminder to Balian that he needs to watch out for the head kicks and the front kicks.
Oh, for sure.
Nice body shot right there.
Oh, and the teeth.
Oh, the front kick lands and he went low. Balian did it again. A huge mistake. And the uppercuts are landing. The damage is coming through on Balian.
Oh, for sure.
Hopefully,
my stream slowed, so I'm.
Yeah, hopefully we can get the stream back up. And it
Oh,
seems
whoa,
like it's
whoa,
back.
whoa, whoa,
Oh, we're
whoa,
into a submission attempt right here.
Oh, and the
Huge submission
stamina
attempt.
so low on
Balian
Tori.
going for it. That
Really
stamina
escaped.
so low
That
for after
stamina is so
Manhunter.
low. But Manhunter is
It-
very good with the defense, but so is Bay with his offense. This is gonna be so close.
Oh,
But I
this could
think
be a submission. This could possibly be it. Will he
Will
be
this
able to get
be-
out of this? The submission is
And
so
he
close. He
gets
gets
submitted.
it. Balian gets the submission as he gets to be 2-0 in the UFL. Oh, it looked like a scary moment for Balian, but he was able to pull it out. I'm assuming while we weren't able to see that fight, that he was able to get the takedown and the
we're gonna
submission, or
see.
maybe a chain into a submission, but great victory for
gonna see.
Balian right there in the
Yeah,
adversity.
it's the takedown into a second. He probably got the Kimura submission into
There it is
the
on the
armbar.
replay.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I mean, it looked like he was transitioning, and I think that's the Kimura to armbar chain. So he went for a submission after the takedown attempt, and it quite clearly worked out for him. It sucks that we couldn't see it all, though, because of some minor issues.
Yeah, but again, from what we did see from the contest, I mean, when Balian went low to possibly slip out of the head kick that he thought was coming out, he got hit with a front kick, and that might have hit the panic button for Balian, as he said, like, okay, it's time to not play around. We need to get this to the ground, so we're not in the danger of that front kick, because that front kick was landing for after Manhunter, but Balian able to come through adversity, able to adapt. Okay, I had it. Let's go to our submission game and submit this guy when we can. And lo and behold, from the Sky Report, went with the submission, able to get the victory in our co-main event. Great contest so far.
Oh, for sure. And that fight, there's a reason it was a co-main event. It was fun watching. It was probably fun for both fighters playing that fight, but in the end, there's a winner and there's a loser. And this time, Manhunter was the one who drew the short straw. But I mean, he shouldn't be ashamed of his performance. He was doing very well in the fight. He was very good with the kicks, both the teep, but he also realized that he needed to switch up, so he went for a head kick, which unfortunately landed on his shoulder. But I mean,
Absolutely. And before we get into our next fight, which is going to be a huge one, let's take a look back at our fight card and just recap everything that we've seen from these previous 5 fights that we had on UFL 4. And Styles, take me back. What fight we talked about in the beginning, but what fight actually surprised you and how amazing it was, or what spectacular KO caught your eye?
well, of course, the spectacular clean KO with the flying knee will always be in my head. I can see the replay in my brain. It's just you don't forget those KOs. You just don't. It took your breath away. You're shocked. It's something you be reminded of quite often. So I think that's the KO of the night, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to fight against a flying knee when your back is against the wall and you still a victory, which is incredible. But looking back on this whole fight card in general, we have not seen a decision yet. Everybody's been going for the gusto
Oh,
with the knockouts and the submissions. I mean, Balian put on a performance in their co-main event, getting the arm bar submission. And if you're wondering what the UFL is, it's the Ultimate Fighting League, of our affiliate leagues of the ESFL network that you could see every Wednesday around this time. And before we get into our main event, again, these fights have been so incredible. And if you ever want to be a part of these fight cards, be sure to check the Discord out on the ESFL Discord or their own Discord. There's many of opportunities to be a part of the community, be on the Twitch or YouTube of these represented leagues. So we are so excited and thankful that they were able to put on a show for us, for everyone in the back. And it's only going to get better and better from here. And my goodness, I think, Styles, it's about that time, because we have our main event on the fighter selection. What can you tell me about these two fighters fighting for the UFL championship tonight?
of course, we have Zayaf, who's fighting in ESFL, of course, a ESFL veteran, and he's the current UFL champ, defending his belt against Rahan. And of course, Zayaf is speed. He's known in the community, and there's a good reason for it. He's just that good, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. We see Rayhan on the scouting report. It's a late replacement, but a huge opportunity. I mean, if you're a replacement and you're having this chance to be the next UFL champion, that is huge to represent this affiliate league. And it's going to be a heck of a fight because this is not 3 rounds. It is a 5-round main event title match. And we see Rayhan uncharacteristically in the red corner, while we see our UFL champion Zaf in the blue. And here we go. It is a Tony Ferguson mirror match, and they're just coming out the gate as Rock'em Sock'em Robots. As this is our main event, I am your commentator Kingsley, alongside me Styles for our main event. Here we go.
Some early action. Oh, and a nice spinning head kick. This is like T-Ferg in real life. You don't know what to expect. It's gonna be crazy. Whoever he fights, and now he's fighting himself, so it won't get any crazier than that. Only T-Ferg can fight himself. Beat that, boys. And some good combos coming in from Zyaf right now. Ooh, nice spinning elbow.
You can see that spinning elbow. That seems like the move for Zaf so far. As we know that in a 5-round fight, you want to take some time with your stamina. But it seems like with the Tony Ferguson pick, they are ready to go 100 miles per hour for every 5 fights. As we see a judo throw from Zaf. Zaf getting the benefit of the side saddle against Rayhan. And Rayhan, a little bit of trouble here.
Will he get the crucifix? No. Oh, and a nice full guard transition from T-Ferg. Maybe we'll use the rubber guard. Oh, nice knife by Zyaf, though. Oh, a stacked guard. This is a
stacked guard.
This is a good little ground and pound position, and oh, the damage is hitting in.
Oh, that Samizo, the head health. Oh, that could have been all 0 close. That would have been a quick ending to our main event, but a nice reversal in the half guard. But another reversal. We're going back and forth on the ground as Zaf gets the full guard, not into posture of, but able to get his opportunity to be up top again. And so far, stamina getting ready to drain, but again, the ground and pound. Just menacing.
It's doing very good with the ground and pound, and of course you don't want to mess with Ferguson on his back. He has the rubber guard, he has good submissions, of course he has good submission defense as well for Zyaf's benefit. But so far Zyaf is winning this round with the damage he's doing on the ground and pound. Oh, and a nice deny.
Oh, and a denial. Huge denial as he gets up to the top mount position. He might have a submission on his road, but he gets turned back into the half guard. And you have to think, Styles, that this is what Zaf's game plan has to be. He's been so well in the ground game so far, and the ground and pound's been working so well. You think he's going to try to ride this out for the rest of the first round?
Oh, for sure. I think he's going to keep working him down both head health and now body health, because you can do so much damage to the body on this position. That's what I recommend most. Like, I'll recommend that to every viewer. If you want to damage the body, use Spro for your benefit. But Zyaf's doing very well right now, both damaging head and body, of course, and he's working the round out. But he's not gonna stand up again. He's just gonna keep him there, waiting for the second round to begin.
I mean, you can see up top of the timer that Rayhan has the grapple advantage, but it's just letting his body get destroyed as he goes for a side control, but it's too little too late. That body health is going to be a huge key factor going to these next couple of rounds right here as we end the first round.
Yeah, for sure. Zyaf's he's not looking to be the first one to have a decision win this card. He's looking for another finish, either via submission or some body KO or clean KO with a flying knee, maybe. I mean, it's T-Ferg. I'm excited to see what we're gonna get from him.
And you can see the differential when it comes to head health from all that ground and pound. The head health is like every time you get a straight or a hook, it's already halfway through for Rayhan. But the front kick makes an appearance in the main event as Zaf has to take a count. But gets a huge knockdown. Huge knockdown into the clinch, attacking the body, gets an uppercut to escape from the clinch. But here we go, a takedown attempt coming from Rayhan. Rayhan gets it, but now in the full guard. What can he possibly do as the rubber guard comes out from Zaf? Zaf gets the reversal in the top mount. Will they go for a posture or maybe a submission attempt?
Oh, and he gets the full guard from Turtleman.
Incredible maneuvers, but a nice denial from
I mean, Rayhan may want to prove that he's also gonna do damage on top, but so far Syaf defending very well. But Rayhan's not getting. He's getting control time, of course, but he's not getting that damage, and that's what
Oh, and
that
then
is what he
we see
needs.
another rubber guard into
And
a side control right here for Zap. Zap is looking really good on the ground, and you have to wonder, Rayhan, he had a good idea of trying to take this to the ground, but from the first round, it just seems like Zayaf has been having the advantage when it comes to situations like these.
Yeah, I mean, so far Syaf has no reason to stand up. He's doing very well on the ground. Oh, another good transition for Rayhan from the. Oh, and a nice denial as
Oh,
well.
but we get
Is
a
this could
nice
be the comeback
reversal.
for Rayhan?
No, denial. Oh, that could
And
be huge. His
Kimura.
stamina's low. He's going for Kimura right here. Oh, this could be trouble for the champ.
Oh, and
He
he
wasn't
changed
expecting this. And he
Just
gets the
like Rayhan
chain.
then.
Oh, my goodness. Zap could be in trouble. Can we possibly see a new champion crowned? It's getting close. It's neck and neck. But the defense of Zap has been very clutch so far. He's having a little bit of advantage. Can Rayhan get the submission?
Oh,
he's getting close and
he's
close.
panicking.
But will he be able to get out? Oh, it's going to be close.
He gets.
Oh, he gets
that
out.
was so close. You can see that Syaf was shaken at the end because he saw that his bar got up way larger than it was previously when he was he was taking his time. It was controlled, but when he got to that stage, he freaked out a bit. He was getting scared of losing, but he recovered, and quite clearly, we're back into a fight, and I don't mind the fight continuing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a crazy contest so far with a little over 30 seconds left in the second round of this 5-round main event title fight. And we almost could have saw a new crown champion in Rayhan being a late replacement with this huge opportunity. But a nice head kick almost lands, but it gets blocked from that catch. And Zap has to think that he needs to be offensive as a slip goes wrong and a spinning roundhouse kick lands to end the second round. That's how you make a statement back from danger. Oh, man, what a good second round from both competitors right there.
Yeah, for sure, but I mean, round-wise, Syaf won that round, but I mean, Rayhan scared him, so maybe he's gonna be a bit on the back foot this round because he knows that Rayhan he's there to win as well. He wants that championship. Oh,
and
nice
interesting. Oh, into a clinch. They're just going straight into it in the third round of this 5-round fight. Again, our champion, Zap, in the blue gloves using Tony Ferguson, while we have Rayhan using a mirror pick in Tony Ferguson in the red gloves. And we see the clinch on the head lands and into a judo throw.
Late denial. So that's what
denial from there.
Yeah. Oh, and he pulls his guard. Doesn't get it though.
Oh, but a nice up kick from Zap. And Zap, you can see the toe strikes landed on your scoreboard down low. It's 112 to 31. And you can see that Zap has been feeling comfortable when it comes to striking.
Nice
but
sprawl.
A nice sprawl.
Will the bottom now, or will he transition to backside? Oh, we're back into the clinch.
You have to think, Styles. Oh, as the uppercut lands. Oh, but a nice lift, but gets knocked down. Zap trying to end this quickly, but doesn't get it. As his back is to the opponent's cage. Oh, he gets it back. Zap.
Oh, nice.
Oh, gets a huge vicious knee, and the uppercut lands. Will this be it? Do we have and still? No.
It's not.
Rayhan still survives.
I mean, he's doing good at surviving, but at some point you're gonna get caught, or you're gonna get. Oh,
another uppercut. This has to be it.
And top mount. This has
the ground and pound. This has to be all she wrote. And still, your UFL champion, Zaf, retains his title into a very game opponent in Rayhan being a light replacement. But what a spectacular contest by both gentlemen, Styles.
Yeah, for sure. Rayhan should not be disappointed with his performance, and Syaf should be very pleased with his performance. I mean, both of them got in some good trades, and that submission was very, very close. That was very, very close for Rayhan, but Syaf with his good submission defense got out, and I mean, the rest of the fight was very much for Syaf's benefit. I mean, he got the ground and pound, he had some good striking, he got those elbows in. And in the end, it paid off for him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all there needs to be said is that, and still, he defended his title. He got, as you said, so close of losing that title in the second round with that submission attempt and the stamina being so low. But being the champion that he is, able to find that have that champion experience to just find his way out of that submission when it came so close. You just have to respect both competitors for giving it their all. But again, there only can be one champion in the UFL, and that is your guy who is now 4-0 and still the champ, Zaf. He is going to be waiting for his next opponent, and we still have a bunch of competitors that are going to be waiting in the wings. I mean, he's looking like a dominant champion, but there's going to be so many contenders from here on out that he's going to need to find another gear to retain his championship. And my goodness, I can't wait for the next fight card when he
Neither
is
can
able
I.
to defend that title.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun seeing him defend his title again and see who he's gonna defend it against. I mean, we have some good contenders. I don't know who we mentioned earlier. That was, I think, the number 2 or 3. I mean, probably he's gonna be his next opponent because he won the fight as well. So I don't see any point of holding him back. But I mean, we'll see what the future brings. I'm looking forward to the next fight card already.
Absolutely. I mean, one name to point out that won his victory, that was ranked number 3, Team Sticky Fingers, is now 3-1. And maybe possibly he's in line for another title shot. That's up to the matchmakers, but that's a name to keep an eye on. Along with What Luck. I mean, he had an incredible KO. Maybe there's another late replacement situation where he might need to come in and step up. So there's a lot of opportunities for these guys to take an aim to the champ. But when you come to the champ, you best not miss, because this guy is on fire. He's 4-0 and he's looking to make you the next 5-0. So I can't wait to see what else is next for our champion and for the UFL and for our ESFL network. I mean, this fight card, as we take a look back at it, has been absolutely amazing.
Oh, for sure, it has. It has been very good. I mean, there wasn't a single fight that went to a decision, and we had some grappling, we had submissions, we had flying knees, we had a slub, we had some good trades. I mean, we had it all in this fight card. I mean, what is there to say? We have some good moments, of course. The little flying knee that came from nowhere. We have the grapplers who didn't grapple and both went with strikers. That's something
Yeah,
I didn't expect at
that
least.
happened.
So yeah, I mean it was. I mean I don't mind. It was fun watching still. So and of course, What Luck getting his W. Well, he got his win. And Balian, the man from ESFL commentator, he delivered with the.
Boy,
Uh,
Balian.
he got his little submission, the same submission that Rahan almost won with the Kimura chain into armbar, but the difference was that little piece at the end that made one win and the
So
other one
close.
escape. Yeah, it was very close. I thought we was gonna have the hashtag and you at there, but Zayaf delivered on the big stage.
It was a spectacular card that lived up to the hype, and we saw some incredible stuff. But speaking on amazing cards, going to the future of our schedule here on the Twitch channel and on YouTube, we still have 2 ESFL main cards lined up for you this Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is going to be the Xbox card at 2 p.m. Central Time. That's going to be our next Xbox card. That's looking to be amazing as we have our Grand Prix all set up. It might not happen next week, but we have that all set up, and more people are going to try to find their way into possibly another chance for a contendership. And then on Sunday, it's our PS4 prime time slot, as that will be happening at 8 Central Time on Sunday for the ESFL PS4 side. So a lot of excellent things to look for this weekend, and then we do it all again with another affiliate league next Wednesday. So a lot of great things coming up for you guys here on Twitch and on YouTube and our Discord. A lot of great things to be a part of the community of. Now, before we send off, do you have any last words for us, Styles?
No, I think you summarized that very well. I mean, don't miss the cards in the weekend. I mean, tune in. There's no reason to miss it. We're gonna look forward to every fight on that card. on those cards, I should say. So, but you summed it up very well for me, King.
Absolutely. I mean, again, I keep on saying this every fight card, and it's just keeps on proving me right. It's only going to get better and better. I have been Kingsley. That has been Styles. Thank you to all the guys in the back for just helping us put on this show together. You can follow us on Twitch, on YouTube, on our Discord, be a part of the community, all that good stuff. And before we see you on Saturday, have a good one, guys, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace out.
Take care.